Welcome Capricorn to your September mid-month reading. We're going to go ahead and see all the possible energies and messages coming in for you for the second half of September. I'm starting off with your oracle cards because this is giving us our core message or messages, because sometimes we get more than one message here, and then we're going to clarify everything with the tarot to get further insights, further information about what the last few weeks of September is all about for you. Just remember, if any of the messages that come through don't resonate with you, just let them go. If the reading as a whole does not resonate, it just means it's not meant to be your reading at this time, and you can go ahead and look at your moon, rising and Venus signs, as they could have more relevant and more applicable insights and information. Right, Capricorn, let's see what we've got here. The first card coming through for you is this Freedom card, which is very nice because it just tells me, for some of my Capricorns, take it as it resonates, guys, there might be some area of your life that you're feeling trapped. This is caged in, boxed in, don't know how to get out. And when the Freedom card appears, it tells us there is possibility now of freeing yourself, getting out of whatever the situation is, and being this bird flying free here. There is possibility coming in for a release in an area of your life, which we will clarify to get insight into with the tarot. Look at what's coming through from your angels, Capricorn. Trust. Sometimes, we lose trust, and that comes after a while. It's not. No one can say, you've got to have trust, you've got to have faith, because everyone's journey is different. Everybody's, road is different. And sometimes we just lose trust, right? In the bigger picture, in the bigger plan, in what's meant for us. We just like, when is it going to appear? The frustration sets in, the disbelief starts to set in, however it's coming through. So we need to look at that. And then we've got this Finding card. Now this Finding, I like this card because for me, this is a card that says something that when do we find something? When something is lost. And can you see how she's giving herself this self hug? She's holding herself with this beautiful expression on her face. Tells me that maybe it has something to do with this, but that something that was lost for some time is now found. But let's go ahead and look at your oracle cards, because this is going to help us get further insight into what this is all about for you for the next few weeks, my dear Capricorns. We've got Justice. Oh, that's nice. 10 of Swords and the 5 of Wands. Okay, now Justice is coming in here under your Freedom card. So Capricorn, this could be like we're feeling like caged in, trapped in. Like the first thing that comes to mind are a few things. Like the first thing is like going through a breakup or a divorce or something like that, where you going through the process and you're still very tied into the situation, tied into the scenario, and then when something happens, when the separation comes through, when you're completely free of this relationship, free of the divorce comes through, there is now freedom. Another thing that's coming to mind for me immediately was like some kind of a restraint of trade. For those of you who were working in some kind of a job, a business or anything, we're under some kind of restraint of trade or non-disclosure form, it just tells me that this justice coming in could be coming in over the next few weeks, and it frees you up to start pursuing maybe something in a similar industry, but maybe that's where your talents or gifts lies. But for the majority of my Capricorns, when justice is appearing right under the Freedom card, it tells me something is happening here. She's holding the swords, and the swords is bringing in this balance. But whatever it is, and we're going to get another clarifier, whatever it is that is making you feel trapped, caged, unable to move, a bird in a gilded cage almost. Something is coming in that is going to set you free. There's going to be some kind of, we're going to look at it. I want to get another card on this to get further insight. Under your trust card, I've got the Ten of Swords, and this is just your angels telling me and letting you know that they understand that it was through a bad experience. Now, please take it as it resonates, Capricorn, because everyone's Ten of Swords is coming in a different area of their life, but it's an area where, Ten of Swords is a hard ending. In the traditional tarot, it's like the ending when you see that person with all the 10 swords in their backs. Here, it's just an ending saying she's moving on to something better. But a 10 of swords it's a difficult ending. It's an ending where you had to let go of something. You had to find your balance, find your feet again, and then move step by step into a new direction. And the angel cards are just saying that they understand that you've lost some kind of trust. It could be that you were betrayed or let down by somebody in a relationship, within a family situation, in a work situation. They understand that there was a Ten of Swords ending, the angels are saying, and that you might have lost a little bit of a trust, but they want you to start relooking at this trust. This trust, maybe it's a trust for to having a partner, maybe it's trust in a business situation. They want you to start looking at it slowly, step by step, but they understand where the mistrust and the distrust is coming from, and they want you to start looking at it. Now, look at this. Finding. And what do we have under finding is the Five of Wands. Now, this particular Five of Wands is people working together to find a way out of some kind of a cave. But this gives me an impression of a cave. But they also, can you see there's like this, you've got this cage here, and here they are. This is very much resonating with this for me, Capricorn. And here they're working together. So this could be you working with your colleagues, working with your support team, with your soul tribe, with your people who've got your back. But you are finding a way out of the cage, the cave. Okay, and with finding your way out, you're going to find yourself again. You're going to start feeling like yourself again. So let's get our clarifiers, because I just want to see if we can get more insight into what this is all about for you. Right, let's clarify the Justice card for our Capricorns. Wow, look at that, the Hierophant. Wow, 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 this is big. Let's clarify the Ten of Swords. We've got the Three of Wands. That's perfect. And let's clarify the Five of Wands. We've got the Seven of Pentacles. Oh, that's lovely. Capricorn, this is so lovely. I'm not getting a specific area of your life because of course everybody is so different, but I am getting that something is coming in. Something is coming in, and with justice, it could literally be the law, okay? Like a legal situation where you are released from something. With the sword, it just means that it could be like a karmic situation where you've gone through a certain cycle. It's now over, it's now finished, and it ends. So please take it as it resonates. But what I do see with the Justice card coming in, it's time, and it's the right thing to end this caged feeling, this trapped feeling. It's the time now. And these last 2 weeks of September, Capricorn, if this message is making sense to you, if it's resonating with you, if any area you're feeling caged, stuck and trapped, it's time to bring this in. And this could be you yielding the sword for yourself. And that would be the most impactful restore of harmony of all. But what it tells us, look at this Hierophant card. Can you see the smile, this joy, this absolute freedom, because you're now free and you are now elevating to a completely different stratosphere, different level, okay? There's no more of this feeling of being trapped. No wonder she's just feeling so wonderful and holding herself, finding herself again, because you are freeing yourself, or you are freed. You find a way to release yourself from a situation, a person, a circumstance that brings in that kind of a smile, and you carry on your journey to something better and something more fulfilling. Right, like we said here with this Trust card, we know that it was some kind of very painful experience that has made you kind of stop you've lost your trust for whatever it was, be it a job, a relationship, a boss, a partner. And here with the Three of Wands, it says, it's time's coming, Capricorn. Okay, you've got your surfboard, you're looking out, you're nearly ready to get out there, catch that wave, get back in the game again, start surfing, start having fun, start picking and choosing which is your wave, because now you're ready, you're looking. You've got the three torches are lit. There's something here we got that light, the light here with the way out. This is very cohesive, this message, a very synergistic message here for you, Capricorn. It's like slowly but surely you're going to get your trust back. You're going to release whatever this was, because we already see you looking into the horizon for new things, and now you are waiting for that wave to come in. That wave, you're ready to dip your foot, your toe back into the water again. With this Finding card, I think you're going to start rebuilding things here. We've got the Seven of Pentacles, and here the Seven of Pentacles is just taking stock of what has happened and starting again in whatever area that is. So let's say, for example, my dear Capricorns, that it was, say, a relationship. This was a relationship that you felt you had to wait to get out of it for some reason. You felt trapped, you couldn't get out, but we see you finding your way out. Whatever it is, if it's a separation, a divorce, starting again, you're going to start off slowly. But I just love for you, Capricorn, you're going to feel like yourself again, because you're free from whatever this was. It could have been the person, it could have been the relationship, it could have been the circumstance, but you are free to start growing things with new roots, new beginnings, new possibilities. You find your way out. You initiate this freedom. Lovely. Right, Capricorn. Let's go ahead now and take an additional card for you. This is a card from your guides, just to get an additional insight, additional message for the last few weeks of September. Intuition, inner child. Wow. Also, what your guides from the inner child wants to let you know, Capricorn, while you go through this, because this is quite big stuff, okay? This is really big stuff. While you go through this, trust yourself, trust your feelings, trust those gut feelings, those hunches. Don't second guess it, because your intuition is spot on over these next 2 weeks. Spot on. So don't second guess yourself. If you get a feeling about something, follow it, go with it. It'll lead you in the right direction. So there you have it, my dear Capricorns. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I'm wishing you a wonderful mid-September, and I'm sending you lots of love.